Hi boys and girls. Today we're going to use number lines and counters to add and subtract positive and negative numbers. Before we're able to move on to any other hands-on equation numbers, you're going to have a good understanding of how you add and subtract both positive and negative numbers together. So where do we see negative numbers in the real world? And what do they mean? So take a second and think to yourself where you have seen negative numbers. The most common answer is that you see negative numbers in temperature. That is correct. When temperatures are below 0, the number is reported as a negative number. Some other examples that you might have come up with are when you owe someone money, elevations below sea level, the basement floors in a building, the stock market, scores in golf, and below freezing in Celsius. All of those are daily ways that negative numbers are used in everyday life. A number line can help you also to visualize positive and negative numbers. So 0 is right in the middle, and 0 is neither positive nor negative. To the right of a number line is all of our positive numbers, and to the left of our number line is all of our negative numbers. Today we're going to use a number line as well as counters in order to model how you add and subtract with negative numbers. So let's take 9 plus 4. So our very first number is going to be 9, and that's a positive number, so I would start right here on my number line. Because I am adding negative 4, I am going to be moving to the left 4 places, and I'm going to end at 5. So 9 plus 4 equals positive 5, which we just write as 5. Now let's also see how this works if we use counters. So if my blue counters are positive and my red are negative, this is how it would look. 9, and then I would add negative 4. And I'm going to put these right over top because when we add a negative and a positive together, it ends up equaling 0. So that would then leave us with 5. Let's try another one. Negative 7 plus 3. So using a number line, we would start this time. Negative 7 is a negative number, so we would start on the left side of our number line. And we're going to add positive 3. So when we're adding a positive number, we're going to be moving to the right. 1, 2, 3. So that means our answer would be negative 4. Let's also see how this works with counters. If I start with negative 7, so I'm going to count out 7, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I'm going to add 3 positive. So again, I'm going to put them right next to each other because a positive plus a negative equals 0. And so then I'll be left with negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, and negative 4. 9 minus 5. So in this case, I'm going to start at a positive 9, and I'm going to subtract 5. When you subtract 5, you'd be moving to the right, to the left, and you'll end up at positive 4. Okay. With counters, if we were to do this, again, you would see 9, and one more, and then if I subtract 5 positive ones, then I would take 5 away, which you've been doing since you were very young. So whenever you subtract 2 positives, as long as the first one is greater, your answer will be a positive number. If I change this one though, let's say I start it with a 3 and I want to subtract 5. So in this case, if I start with a 3, I would start here and I wanted to subtract 5, I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I would end at negative 2. And so to see how that worked, I would have 3 And if I subtract 5, it's going to be, I'm going to subtract 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to go into the negatives, so I'm going to end up having 5. I'm sorry, negative 2. And we have one final one. The final one, which is probably the most tricky, is when you subtract a negative number. So I'm going to show you this one with counters first. So if I start with a positive 2, and I go to subtract negative 4, you're going to notice that I don't have any negative numbers to subtract. So in this case, I'm going to put positive and negatives together because they equal zeros. And I'm going to do that 4 times. Now I have 2. And now I'm going to subtract 4. So I'll have 1, 2, I'm sorry, negative 1. So we got to move the red ones. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And so I'm going to be left with positive 6. So this one's tricky because when you subtract a negative, really what you're doing is you're adding a positive number. So this equation really becomes 2 plus 4, which equals 6. So anytime you are subtracting a negative, you are actually adding it. If I were to show you this on a number line, we would start at 2, and because we are subtracting a negative number, you're really doing the opposite. And so we would end up doing 1, 2, 3, 4, and we would end at positive 6. Okay, mathematicians, today all I want you to do is to add and subtract positive and negative numbers to make sure you understand before moving on to the next hands-on equation lesson. Good luck, mathematicians.